Right, I'm back. First, I wanted to explain that I'm very busy, so I do not post like regular YouTubers. In fact, I will not post once a week or once every 2 weeks or even maybe once every 2 months. Suddenly I will have a minute like now and I will post. I'll find the space where I can make something and give a sharing, basically. So, having said that, today I'm going to share with you a form which is from northern Shaolin, and it's called Lio Huo Quan. Lio Huo Quan is an interesting form. It's usually in our school when I was starting out. You'd train basic exercises like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then you would go on to basic forms. And this is probably one of the first basic forms that you would do. And it's because it's basically a group of exercises all stuck together into a form. So exercises, basically you'll do an exercise and then you'll repeat it on the other side, right? So everything you've done on the left, you would do on the right. And Lio Huo Quan is that. You will start doing a series of, as if you were doing one exercise, and then you'll do this exactly the same on the other side of your body, say, and then that will link onto another set, and then another set, and then another set, and then it'll finish, and it'll be a form. But nevertheless, it is a group of exercises to train as a form, all linked together, right? So it will start like this. Ibe, yeah, which is the preparation. Let's do it there. Yeah, so it'll start Ibe. 1 will be open, cross, yeah, up, and you're looking forward, and then you'll come down into Mapu, and as you're coming down, you will look that way, boom, yeah, so, there we go, yeah, 1, yeah, now, what are you doing there? If somebody grabs you from your shoulder, yeah, from your, let's say, your jacket or something, right? You do that, yeah? You imagine this person on this side, and then if you do that, you're fighting the other person's strength, right? So you could be pulling there for a while and may not get rid of it or her. Now, by engaging the whole weight of your body in this downward motion, boom, what you're doing is you're putting 95 kilos in my for example, I weigh 96, I think, onto the lever, yeah? So they grab you. If you do that, nothing happens. If you do that and lower all your body weight onto that lever, they will come off, or you will rip your jacket, yeah? Now, the idea under the first movement is that you get grabbed on both sides. So you will be standing there, you get grabbed, and you go cross in front, open, yeah? And then lower, yeah? So almost 100 kilos, boom, onto a lever, right? Impossible to hold, yeah? Now, and that's why you drop into mapu. Yeah? That's all the weight of your body, right? Now, second movement. Yeah? You're going from here, boom, to pamapu. Yeah? This is mapu. This is pamapu. Pamapu is usually a position that we don't teach as a position, right? Exercise 1, which as you know is boom, 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 yeah? And then has pamapu, yeah? Pamapu is pamapu, kumbu, yeah? Pamapu, kumbu, yeah? So, pamapu is, we could say, a transition or transitional position from one position to another. Yeah? So that's what's going to happen here. You're going to go here, 1, 2, pamapu, kumbu. Yeah? Now your fists in Lio Huo Quan are always vertical, except for 2 fists or 2 hits, right? And these are these now, yeah? So you've done boom, boom. Now you're going to kick, yeah? With your heel, yeah? And you're going to cross with your fist, yeah? So you just come down, hit, now, kick, kick, yeah? So, recapping. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Now, when you get to 4, number 5 is the same as number 1. So it's the other side of these 4 movements. Yeah? So, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? So you've done one side and the other. Now, after those 8 movements, you will have what we call diagonals, right? So you finished here, let's say you've done the last movement, yeah, boom, boom, kick, boom, yeah? And from that last mapu, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? Now, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah? Now, that's a combination of exercise 1 and exercise 3, yeah? So you do it. Let's do it this way. You're doing 1, boom, 2, yeah? 3, you're going to turn around, pamapu, yeah? Grab, hit, yeah? Basically, if somebody, let's say I'm doing it that way, yeah? Just end it there, go 1, yeah? 2, turn around, yeah? Grab, whoever's trying to hit me, block, grab them, yeah? And then, from the pamapu, kumpu. Now, the kumpu, you're hitting with this part of your hand, there, yeah? So, you just grab them, you lock them, and you hit, yeah? Now, These movements on one side, then will be repeated on the other, right? So if I do it straight, yeah, I'll just hit, arrive there, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, 1, you're going to lift. Let's see if I can show you properly. You're going to lift this foot, front foot. Yeah, this is Kung Fu. So 70% of your weight is in the front, 30% is in the back. You're going to lift your foot, turn it, and turn into Shifu. Shifu is this position, and it means empty position, yeah? Because of this. I can lift my foot, nothing changes, yeah? Empty position, nothing there. All the weight is on my hip here. Now, when you turn around from that last one, yeah, there, yeah, you've done your last hit, lift, block, yeah, test it. This arm goes down, this arm crosses and goes up, and they're both turning on their own axis, right? So there, boom, yeah. You're turning around, right? What happens is, when I'm there, I've just done my last move. Imagine me there. I have no one here today, so that's what I'm doing. But I don't have anybody to test it. Somebody comes and is kicking and hitting at the same time. Yeah? My leg is up, my fist is across, and I'm like this, and they're coming to hit me there. Turn around, boom. The leg is out, the arm is up. Next move, boom. Yeah? What happens? This person, I was just trying to kick and hit, ends up like that, and I'm inside their guard. I'm going to grab like that, come up, protect my genitals so that they can't come down and kick me, yeah? And then this arm is going to grab like that, turning that way. This one is going to turn the other way and break a nose, yeah? Or hit with the back like a whip, boom, with the back of your fists, yeah, on the bridge here, right? Now, so, recapping. Let's go from here. Kick, down, diagonal, boom, boom, hit, boom, hit, boom, change, boom, boom, hit, boom, block, sorry, hit, boom, block, yeah? Now, what happens next? Hit, then you jump, and you fall with all your body weight with the mabu. Boom! With all this part of the arm onto the clavicle. Yeah? So, which is this bone here. Yeah? Boom! And that happens because you've just hit and block, hit, yeah? Somebody's attacking you from here, from this side, yeah? Let's do it that way. Block, hit. Somebody attacks you from this side, you're going to jump, block, grab, if you can, in the air, and fall with all your body weight into Mapu on their shoulder, clavicle, and you break this bone, yeah? Now, before I continue, let me make one thing very clear. This The more you know martial arts, or the more martial arts you know, or the more you practice, the less you use it. Yeah? People coming into martial arts come from many different backgrounds and walks of life, and they come into martial arts for many reasons. I always ask my students, before they even become students, why they are here, right? So, and I get different answers. Some may be because I like Kung Fu movies. Some could be because I've been bullied. That's very common. Some may be because they want to lose weight, which my immediate answer to that is martial art will not make you lose weight, but it will definitely change the way you think, yeah? And that will make you lose weight. And there's many reasons why someone starts martial arts. And someone may think, well, my dad sent me, right? There are a lot of young students that come in just sent by the parents, and a lot of them never stay enough, and some of them catch on. And then some may come because they want to get stronger, or they're seekers, which that's very interesting. They're looking for a different kind of system, different philosophy, different way of thinking, and this starts them on a journey that hopefully gets them towards a more enlightened experience. Now, which that's a conversation for another day, and it's long. Now, having said that, I stop this now because when I say you break the clavicle, you hit like that on there, and that will produce a surge of blood onto your brain and might give you a stroke. So this, you get a lot, you have to build a lot of responsibility with when you start training martial arts, because you start training stuff with your body that can harm, yeah? And even though the philosophy is always to defend, my philosophy has always been to avoid. So the more martial arts you know and you practice, the better you become, the more you realize the fight is against yourself and not someone else. It doesn't mean you don't train and you don't practice and you don't go into tournaments and fight other people and get beaten up at the beginning, but then start developing a sense of how to fight, because it's a whole technique and you need to master it. But there comes a point where you start realizing that this is not you against the world, it's you against yourself, and the world is you, yeah? And you are the world. So the more you know martial arts, the less you use it. And the best thing to do within a confrontation where violence could be the end of it, or it could break into something violent, is to avoid it. And the way to avoid it is using your head. Not hitting someone with your head, but using your mind and your brain and your intelligence, yeah? The more martial arts you know, the more intelligent you become, yeah? Intelligence is not something that everybody has, and that some people may be more intelligent than others. Think of intelligence as the Wi-Fi inside your head, and the intelligence being a shared realm with all human beings. And the level of clarity within our interaction is the level of access that you have to this wireless network. And people think intelligence is in here. I don't think it is. I think it's for all to access. And the better you become in martial arts, the more intelligent you will become, because your antenna gets better. Yeah? Your Wi-Fi router, if you like. Yeah? Now, having said that, and having made clear my point that even though this is very violent and it's geared to hurt, in a way it's geared to transform you into something else. Yeah? And that something else, obviously we all have a choice at different points in life and journeys, but that someone else or something else has to be a better version of what you were before you started practicing, right? So that's the ultimate goal within any path that has to do with the warrior path, the spiritual path. Yeah. Remember, the spiritual path is, in my mind, three things: unique, personal, and non-transferable. Yeah. So it's unique to each and every one of us. It's personal because we are experiencing it, and it's non-transferable because you can only have the experience of your own path. Yeah? I can show you the door and say, well, okay, that's the door. You have to go through it. Yeah? And I will have my own experience of what spirituality is, and what my path is. We can share experiences, we can share feelings and stuff that we've been through, but we can only experience it from our center, yeah? And that's why it's non-transferable. And that's why a lot of the times, like those self-help books are very interesting, but a lot of them are, in a way, they never hit the mark because they're telling you what to do. They're not saying, well, that's the road, just walk. And a lot of people just grab that as what they need to do. And it goes down the side of religion, which is a different realm altogether, right? It doesn't mean it didn't start like this. It means it got to where it got because of a lot of humanity in the middle, yeah? Now, and human nature. Going back to the form. We've just done that, blocked, jumped, hit, boom, yeah? I'm going to do it this way. We turn around, block, hit, jump, yeah? Now from there, which is that way, I'm going to go kumbu, fist vertical, mapu. Now from the mapu, I'm going to go back into shifu, yeah? Block, block, yeah? Same thing on the other side, remember? Now, hit, block, mapu, yeah, with the jump. Now, kumpu, fist, vertical, mapu. Now, last sequence. Somebody grabs me from my wrist and pulls, yeah? I'm going to grab their hand, pull them back, going to hook upwards, boom, kumpu, hit under, yeah, hook, boom, yeah? So, I ended up there, and it's going to be pull, down, hit, yeah? And from here, I'm going to go grab, tiger claw, yeah? Fingers like that, yeah? That's leopard, that's tiger. And instead, kick, boom, land into kumpu, pamapu, kumpu, yeah? Same as exercise 1, but with another arm up there. From here, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So, round, hook, down, up, hit. Yeah? And now, from here, grab, claw, and instep, pamado, kumbo, and from here, ibe. Yeah? And that's it. So basically, if you go back to what this was, is a series of exercises all stuck together, yeah? Basic exercises, into a form called Lio Huo Quan. So thank you, and I hope you had a interesting time. And I'll see you next time I see you.